Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to a very special Troopathon on Newsmax. I'm Rita Cosby. As we gather with loved ones to give thanks, let's take a moment to honor the brave men and women in uniform who cannot be with their families because they are protecting our freedoms. This Thanksgiving Troopathon is crucial. It's our opportunity to show heartfelt support for our troops by delivering care packages directly into their hands. Our troops on the front lines are the reason we can celebrate this holiday. Join us today in making sure our troops are always remembered. Your donation, no matter the size, helps fulfill the next military family's request for support. So let's unite in showing our courageous servicemen and women in harm's way that they are loved, appreciated, and never forgotten.
They protect.
They serve.
They ultimately make the world a safer place. Won't you help our troops? The United States has close to 250,000 troops stationed in over 150 different countries, ready to defend against growing threats from Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and various terrorist groups that hate America.
Copy, line Alpha, Brimstone, line Bravo.
The Russian invasion of Ukraine and Hamas's attack on Israel are chilling reminders that only a strong military deters threats. The U.S. military keeps us safe. Our brave American troops voluntarily put their lives on the line, proudly serving our country and serving you. Now it's your opportunity to honor them. Visit Troopathon.org to sponsor a care package full of cookies, coffee, Gatorade, granola bars, trail mix, supplies such as deodorant, lip balm, baby wipes, socks, and other things the military just does not provide. The most treasured item, according to the troops, is your message of love and support that's added to every care package from you. Make your tax-deductible donation right now at Troopathon.org or by calling 1-844-2-TROOPS. That's 1-844-2-TROOPS.
Welcome to Troopathon. I'm Melanie Morgan, co-founder and chairman of Move America Forward. Thanksgiving is one of the greatest days of the year. Rita Cosby, thanks so much for joining us on the broadcast.
Oh, I am so thrilled to be with you, and thank you for all you do for our brave men and women on the front lines. You and Move America Forward, Mel, are just incredible. And on this great holiday, of course, we have to give thanks to our great troops. So many of them thousands of miles away from home. Let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers. The United States has close to 250,000 troops all over the world in over 150 countries serving on the front lines. And it seems simple, but a care package, which you will hear about during our show, can change the course of a soldier's day, his or her deployment, or even his or her life.
But let's kick off our show, as we always do, with a national anthem performed by active duty troops stationed around the world.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
What so proudly we hailed
at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
They proved through the night that our flag was still there.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
For the land of the free and the home of the
we have to be ready to go, mentally, physically prepared to go. There was a time when I always had a bag packed just in case. I was gone 250 to almost 300 days a year. My name is Randall Mosier, Master Sergeant, United States Air Force. I'm aircraft mechanic, so every time an airplane flies, it takes 3 to 10 of us, aircraft mechanics, to get it off the ground, depending on what's going on. I have deployed 7 times in my career. I think the hardest aspect of deploying is the mental side of it, leaving your family. Sorry, I got emotional. I have 5-year-old twins and a loving wife that I have to leave at home, and she has to take care of everything while I'm gone.
As a military spouse and a mother of 5-year-olds, how do I get through this? It's just a day at a time. But I don't know if my husband is gonna come back. So that's something that's always at the back of my mind. We don't talk about it, but it's there. I can't think ahead and think about homecoming because it just seems like forever away.
You're always gonna be lonely. You're always gonna miss your family. Going back to your room or your tent or your dorm is still lonely. You have young airmen who they've only been in the military a year. They just left their families and, you know, what they grew up knowing, and then they get sent on the other side of the world. Just getting a care package, it could totally change someone's life. You almost feel like a kid opening a present because you don't know what's in there. I think my favorite part of the care packages is obviously the Girl Scout cookies. I love Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints.
Organizations like this that come in and help support our airmen, for them to receive something while they're deployed, it means the world to them.
The Girl Scout cookies are great, but it isn't the contents of the package. It's the package itself. It's just getting something with your name on it.
I'm a volunteer. We have leadership that takes care of the missions. We have key spouses that take care of each other. We take care of our families. We try to take care of our airmen. For me to submit a group of names and know that they're going to get something, and sometimes the only piece of mail that they're going to receive is a care package, it just warms my heart.
Yeah, there are airmen, young and old, that don't have anybody, immediate family, or I mean, some don't have anybody that support them. Because I would go get the mail from the cage and I would bring it, and you could tell that someone's not expecting anything, and you could see when they would get something that they weren't expecting, just it changes them completely, like lifts their spirits, gets them, they really appreciate it because it lets them know, hey, somebody does care. You know, that you can just see them walking across the flight line, completely different person just from that one care package.
It puts humanity back into the military, into their families.
I'm gonna walk off the airplane knowing that I'm going home, and my wife and my daughters are gonna be there to hug me, and that's what keeps me going.
And now we want to welcome John Bachman, who has been a part of this effort for so many years to help us bring as many care packages as possible to our troops who are serving in harm's way, Rita.
And John, you have been a part of this for a long time. It's so important for everybody to remember, John, that we have troops thousands of miles away, and so many of them in so many hot spots.
I think it's so important. What we do here with Troopathon is getting these care packages to the troops. It's something so simple but so profound at the same time, is knowing that this is having such a big impact on those people overseas, our troops.
Care packages are incredibly important. I can't underscore how important they are. First and foremost, it's the connection with back home.
It shows that there's somebody out there who cares.
For some reason, you feel like you're no one notices you. But once you get that care package, whether it be from like family, friends, or someone in the community, it lets you know again, like, man, maybe the decision I made was a great decision. And I see how what I can do can affect like other people, and they really think about me, especially in these times of need.
And they bring joy to my time there when I got those care packages. The last deployment I went on, I got a unique opportunity. It was to be the Combined Joint Operating Area Afghanistan postal officer. Came in and basically just oversee and manage the military mail network in Afghanistan. So became real familiar with how we move care packages. Of course, that was one of the main things that we wanted to do, is make sure that we're getting the care packages where they need to get to and to the people that need it the most. Everything that's in those boxes is appreciated. So whether it's used in that moment or down the road, it's appreciated.
Getting a care package, it matters. Getting the basic like hygiene and stuff, like or everyday essentials like socks or lotion.
When you're talking places like Afghanistan or Iraq, the deodorants, the baby wipes, all those things make a big difference, and they get utilized daily.
Headphones, baby wipes, for me, Oreo cookies, definitely send those, double stuff.
You haven't had an Oreo in 3 months. Now you get these Oreos coming in, you got these Reese's Pieces coming in. That really sustained me, kept my morale up for at least a solid month, because I was making those stretch. It's not just, the items that are inside, it's the letters and the personalized notes and, Mrs. Smith's kindergarten class, the added cards.
Being able to have somebody write you a note who's never met you, it's just very gratifying and very special. Just saying that somebody out there is hoping for you to come back home safely.
I was 4 or 5 months in, and when I got my first care packages, and it was coming from a school with these little kids, just telling me how much they were proud of me, and they was thanking me for my service and what I was doing over there. It was like a stack of like 50 cards, and I was just reading them all day. I ended up putting them up on my wall.
You never know what that one package could do for that one person. It could really brighten up their day, especially if they're feeling the lowest of the low. That package, when they think no one's thinking about them, will take them to the highest of the high. And sometimes you just need that little boost just to get that morale all the way back up.
And we salute all the veterans out there. I'm proud to be a veteran myself. I served in the Marine Corps for 9 years. And I got to tell you, it was a total privilege and a total blast. I am so grateful, actually, to the United States of America for the opportunity. I was in the Marine Corps and learned how to fly jets. And one of the wildest things that, quite frankly, you can only do in the military is landing on a ship. It was such a trip. And I'm so grateful, really. And met people from all over the country and some of the best guys in the world and great women too, actually. There I am on the far right with some awesome Marines the day we graduated from flight school in Meridian, Mississippi.
Hello, I'm Nancy Grace.
Guys, this is Donald Trump Jr.
Hi, this is Dean Cain.
Hey everyone, it's author Brad Thor.
Hey everybody, Dennis Miller here.
Hello everyone, I'm Champ Bailey, Hall of Fame cornerback for the Denver Broncos.
Imagine being halfway around the world and getting one of these fantastic care packages. Whether yours includes trail mix, flavored Gatorade powder, hot chocolate, batteries, socks, calling cards to make phone calls back home.
Premium beef jerky, Girl Scout cookies, but most importantly, each box includes a personal note to let them know they are not forgotten.
Besides the relief of having a Gatorade, are you kidding me? It's so hot there, or deodorant, or all the other items that we have in these packages. Imagine how good they feel.
I want to encourage you to send some support to our heroes as well.
There isn't a day I don't pray for the troops. There isn't a day I don't thank God for them. There isn't a day that part of me doesn't feel a little diminished that I don't have the moxie they do.
Won't you please help our military?
We got to do what we can to support our incredible soldiers and warriors abroad. Putting together these kind of care packages are absolutely awesome.
Look at all those familiar faces supporting our troops. Please pick up the phone right now and call 1-844-2-TROOPS. That's 1-844 to troops or go to Troopathon.org to make a much needed donation today. Okay, so you've clicked on the care package that you want to send to troops overseas. Well, now it's time for an army of volunteers to process those orders. And this is where the fun starts at a Move America Forward packing party. Today's volunteers are Gold Star families, civic leaders, and employees of the Motel 6 chain, but it could be any group willing to pack a whole lot of goodies into a Troopathon care package. Each and every care package you pledge today could make all the difference in the world to active duty troops deployed around the globe. Just ask Sergeant First Class Fisher. He's received a few of your care packages in Iraq.
You never know what you're going to get in a box. It's like Christmas time, you know, crossword puzzles, word searches, of course, the awesome Girl Scout cookies that it has to have, and coffee, and then just the toiletry items. Those are fantastic. The cup of soups, macaroni and cheese in the cups. It was great because we felt support from home.
Each handful of candy, each pair of socks, each package of coffee that gets loaded into the care packages has been recommended by the troops themselves. They tell us what they need to make their rigorous jobs a little bit easier, and we go to work to source it.
If we were going out on a mission, we'd go in there, grab one of the soups, grab waters that we would get, the little snacks and chips and Chex Mix and all that stuff, and we would pack our stuff up because a 3-hour mission turns into an all-day mission very quickly.
The mission of these care packages is to show American troops around the world that their service means something, that their sacrifice is valued. Show your support now. Simply go online at Troopathon.org. Give a little love to those who give it all.
They protect. They serve. They ultimately make the world a safer place. Won't you help our troops? The United States has close to 250,000 troops stationed in over 150 different countries, ready to defend against growing threats from Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and various terrorist groups that hate America.
Copy, line Alpha, Brimstone, line Bravo, November.
The Russian invasion of Ukraine and Hamas's attack on Israel are chilling reminders that only a strong military deters threats. The U.S. military keeps us safe. Our brave American troops voluntarily put their lives on the line, proudly serving our country and serving you. Now it's your opportunity to honor them. Visit Troopathon.org to sponsor a care package full of cookies, coffee, Gatorade, granola bars, trail mix, supplies such as deodorant, lip balm, baby wipes, socks, and other things the military just does not provide. The most treasured item, according to the troops, is your message of love and support that's added to every care package from you. Make your tax-deductible donation right now at Troopathon.org or by calling 1-844-2-TROOPS. That's 1-844-2-TROOPS.
Welcome back to Troopathon, everyone. We are raising money to send care packages to our troops who sacrifice so much to keep America safe. It's hard to believe that it has been 20 years since the horrific events of 9/11. Imagine that, well, you, Rita, you remember where you were when that happened, right?
Absolutely. I was supposed to be in the Twin Towers that day, and thank goodness I canceled my plans last minute. But like so many Americans, I lost loved ones, I lost friends, I lost a dear friend, Barbara Olson, who was on the plane that slammed into the Pentagon, and we'll never forget that day, and I know you won't either, Mel.
Well, none of us can, actually. I was on the air when it happened, and I can remember looking up at the monitor, the television screen, and seeing the first plane go into the tower, and I thought to myself, and it was on record because I said it out loud, America is under attack.
My day on September 11th of '01 was like any other. I'd get into the office about 7 o'clock. It was a beautiful fall day. I worked as a corporate bond broker. I went up to the 84th floor. My name is Richard Hannaford. I am a survivor of the attacks on September 11th.
Unconfirmed report that a plane has crashed into one of the towers there. We are efforting more information on this subject as it becomes available to you.
I had two friends from the desk had gone over to the corner, and they came wheeling back and said something's going on. And at that time, I was looking out the window, and there's paper flying around. And you know, when you're a quarter of a mile up in the sky and you see 8.5 by 11 paper flying around, you know, something has happened.
Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
We found a stairwell and just started working our way down. And so we were between the 41st and second floors when the plane hit our building. And it was like being in an earthquake when the plane hit our building. All I wanted to do was get down and get out of the building. And I just kept told everybody, I said, look, all we got to do is get down here as quickly as we can. And we got down to about the 20th floor, I guess it was. And that's when the firemen started coming up. You know, I can still see some of those faces. Excuse me. There are things happening that I couldn't just process. You know, I saw a couple holding hands 30 floors above the ground. You know, shit, it's just unseeable. You can't unsee it. And then we walked up towards City Hall, and that's when we got to City Hall is about when our building came down. Got my wife and just said, look, just call anybody, call my parents, call my brother. Excuse me, make sure they know I'm okay.
Well, that day was a turning point in my life. I woke up after one of the planes had already hit. And so, and I was stuck to the TV just watching what's going on and thinking, this can't be real. You know, what is going on? What's happening? Calls in the background, my mom calling family in New York, making sure people are okay. We don't know what's going on, trying to figure out where everybody's at. 9/11 happened. I knew there was no doubt that I had to do it. If I didn't do it, who was going to do it? I joined the United States Navy, but we were attacked for nothing more than being free. And so that's when I decided to join. And that was, I guess, September 2001, and then a couple weeks after that, I was in boot camp, ready to go. Me and two of my buddies from high school, we all joined together.
That's the most important thing is that it doesn't happen again. And part of the reason it hasn't happened is because of our military.
You know, a whole generation of people joined just like I did. Richard saw those days. You know, he saw that happen. He was there, ground zero, 9/11. He's seen evil up close and personal. Every single person that joined like I did wanted to make sure that nobody else had to see that too. When I found out who he was, it was a surreal kind of experience to meet him and talk with him, and we've become friends since then.
You know, I was looking for something that would be something I could put time into to, you know, where my experience somehow fit or mattered. You know, my wife and I come here and spend a little time each week helping put together care packages, and I firmly believe that every one of these boxes, every one that goes out, creates at least one smile and a feeling of warmth, and they're not forgotten, which is, it's just so important. We are the land of the free because of the brave. I love that quote, and that's absolutely true. And freedom isn't free. It costs American lives. But through that sacrifice, we have the greatest country on the planet, I think.
If tomorrow all the things things were gone. I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee,
across the plains of Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea.
from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless this country. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless, God, please bless the USA.
They protect. They serve. They ultimately make the world a safer place. Won't you help our troops? The United States has close to 250,000 troops stationed in over 150 different countries, ready to defend against growing threats from Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and various terrorist groups that hate America.
Copy, line Alpha. Brimstone, line Bravo.
The Russian invasion of Ukraine and Hamas's attack on Israel are chilling reminders that only a strong military deters threats. The U.S. military keeps us safe. Our brave American troops voluntarily put their lives on the line, proudly serving our country and serving you. Now it's your opportunity to honor them. Visit Troopathon.org to sponsor a care package full of cookies, coffee, Gatorade, granola bars, trail mix, supplies such as deodorant, lip balm, baby wipes, socks, and other things the military just does not provide. The most treasured item, according to the troops, is your message of love and support that's added to every care package from you. Make your tax-deductible donation right now at Troopathon.org or by calling 1-844-2-TROOPS. That's 1-844-2-TROOPS.
Well, all right, we are sitting here with Lisa Barron, who runs the Monthly Smiles program, the Adopt a Troop program. Hi, Lisa. Great to see you again.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Troops are deployed 365 days a year. So talk to us about the Monthly Smiles program, what it gives donors an opportunity to do, and what it does for the troops.
Okay, so we like to make it really easy for everybody, for our troops and for our donors. So it's like a chance for the donor to give a monthly hug from home. They send out a package to the soldier, and they can set it and forget it. They say the amount that they want, they set up the program, and then every month the soldier is going to get a package from their donor, and that's great.
One of the things that I learned from you this year that was really nice to hear is that when you get somebody involved in the Monthly Smiles program, a lot of times they stick around for a long period of time. Some of the most loyal donors to Troopathon are these Monthly Smile donors.
It's true. They support our program year after year. It's amazing. People come into the program and they're like, this is great. And sometimes they get messages back from the troop, which is amazing. I've gotten phone calls with people saying, oh, I got a letter back from my troop, and they're so excited.
You know, for the folks at home, if they are watching now and they want to participate in Monthly Smiles, they call in, they just talk to one of the operators. What do they do?
It is so simple. So when you call in and you say, I want to place an order and I want it to be whatever amount that they choose, they can then have the option to say, I want to be a member of Monthly Smiles. And we are very flexible. If you want to do it monthly, that's great. But say your budget's a little smaller and you only feel comfortable doing it quarterly or twice a year, that's fine. We deal with this all the time, and we're willing to set up any kind of program that somebody wants to set up.
Great to be back with you in person again. Thank you for everything you do with Monthly Smiles.
I am Captain Daniel Pauly with the California Army National Guard. Joining the military, it was always something that I knew was going to happen. Both my mom and my dad are both retired out of the military. Got a brother in the Navy, brother in the Army, a brother in the Air Force. Looking around America today, there's a lot of differences, but one of the things that hasn't changed is there's still a lot of people that are, right there raising their hand to join the military and be a part of something. That first deployment to Afghanistan, I had 3 at the time with 1 on the way. It's hard. Currently my youngest, she was born, and so I wasn't there for her birth. So the first time I saw her was when I got off the plane coming back, and she was about 5 months old. When I went to Afghanistan in 2013, my oldest daughter at the time, Abby, I think she was 5, right as they're dropping me off at the airport to fly out, she gave me her stuffed animal Thumper, the rabbit from Bambi, and told me that he would keep me safe. So I ended up taking him with me, and he went everywhere I went. I tried to get pictures with him everywhere I went. And when I went back just about 18 months later, back to Afghanistan, he went with me again, and again, just took the pictures. He went everywhere I went. You're serving your country, but then when you get over there, what does that really mean? Does anybody know that I'm here? Does anybody care? The care packages mean a great deal. And it's that reminder that, hey, your country knows that you're here and your country appreciates it.
All right, Lisa, let's take a look and show everyone at home what's actually inside these boxes, because there's so much great stuff. And, we get the feedback from the troops, the things they love, obviously the socks, the personal hygiene products, but you never can go wrong with hot sauce either. Like little things like this, hot sauce, which is donated from Taco Bell. Yep. They love to put that on their MRE. The M&Ms are a classic. That candy was actually invented for our troops in World War II. We got these sports beans, which are jelly beans, which has electrolytes and other stuff in it, and coffee, right? Mm-hmm. Because coffee is such a key component for our troops overseas. That's the thing. A warm cup of coffee brings them so much comfort. So this is the stuff that's in there. Any personal favorites for you in here?
Well, my personal favorite is this. In every care package that goes out, you get a personal letter that you write that goes to our troops. And on the other side is a return postcard that the troop can mail back. Mm-hmm. So that connection can be so key to our troops, knowing that they're being cared for. But, of course, the Girl Scout cookies are never bad. And we do love our, the Jelly Belly donations and the sunflower seeds that came from the San Francisco Giants.
So that's cool, too. We were just finding out about that. The San Francisco Giants donated a bunch of sunflower seeds. And, we mentioned the Taco Bell hot sauce before. Any organizations or companies that have extra stuff that they can supply, that's always appreciated. We got beef jerky. You mentioned the Girl Scout cookies. And, you'd think, Lisa, that this stuff would be readily available, that they have this stuff in the PX over, but they don't. They don't have a great accessibility to these types of products.
That's true. And sometimes people are at forward operating bases or little truck stops where they may never get access to these things, or very rarely. I remember one time we had a letter came back, and the supply truck that was going to the troops had blown up by a roadside bomb, and our care packages made it through, and they dove into them because they were starving and they needed to get something to eat, and they were so happy to see that care package.
You know, they actually share a lot of this stuff, so all the more reason why you would probably want to get more than one box if you're feeling generous. But
That's true.
you know, it's so great to hear about these products and getting the feedback from the men and women overseas. Beef jerky, coffee, socks, all that important stuff that they love.
They protect. They serve. They ultimately make the world a safer place. Won't you help our troops? The United States has close to 250,000 troops stationed in over 150 different countries, ready to defend against growing threats from Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and various terrorist groups that hate America.
Copy, line Alpha, Brimstone, line Bravo, November.
The Russian invasion of Ukraine and Hamas's attack on Israel are chilling reminders that only a strong military deters threats. The U.S. military keeps us safe. Our brave American troops voluntarily put their lives on the line, proudly serving our country and serving you. Now it's your opportunity to honor them. Visit Troopathon.org to sponsor a care package full of cookies, coffee, Gatorade, granola bars, trail mix, supplies such as deodorant, lip balm, baby wipes, socks, and other things the military just does not provide. The most treasured item, according to the troops, is your message of love and support that's added to every care package from you. Make your tax-deductible donation right now at Troopathon.org or by calling 1-844-2-TROOPS. That's 1-844-2-TROOPS.
I was ready to go to Iraq. I couldn't wait to see it and get there.
I was out in the Middle East for 9 months.
Deployed 3 times, Iraq, Afghanistan twice.
Going to Korea from my first duty station was definitely a big change for me.
I was on a couple small boy destroyers, so we're the ships that protect the carrier when they go out. And so you serve your country first, protect your family, protect other people's families. I got 2 care packages when I was deployed. God bless them.
Care packages always make a difference.
They came with messages. I got both to this day in my sea bag at my house right now.
The care packages mean a great deal.
You don't know who you could be touching and helping out through their time while deployed.
The hardest thing about deployments are saying goodbye.
Not being able to hear my parents' voice and my siblings' voice.
The hardest part of deployment was just being away from my friends and family.
And you're going to be cutting close to that 400 pounds.
Check, steady, lines.
When you join, you give up a certain amount of your freedoms.
You're constricted to this base, and you can't leave it. The only time you're leaving that is in a convoy.
So imagine moving to your mailbox and not being able to go anywhere. Like, you're on a tin can, you're on the ship. I mean, it's small, condensed quarters. You're every single day, you're on mission.
You're not gonna have access to Wi-Fi, you're not gonna have access to a computer. And mail is the only system that you have.
You get this box, you're like, man, oh, that's for me. Let's open it up, you can share it with your buddies.
Thank you, you don't know how much it means to us over here to get these things.
Baby wipes, baby powder, foot powder, socks. Sometimes it's just something fun that you never even knew that you wanted.
Some people don't have a lot of family or no family at all. So that one person, you could definitely change, this soldier, this airman, this Marine, this naval man. You could change their whole day, and that may get them through that whole year of that deployment.
One donation literally changes everybody's life that gets that box. It's not just one person who, may have requested it. When that person gets the box, he's gonna break it out, he's gonna share it with everybody.
Because it's just a little reprieve and a little reminder like, hey, somebody cares, just take a deep breath and take a break. Take a step back and just recharge and keep moving forward.
Hi, I'm Senator Rick Scott.
Hi, it's Monica Crowley.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel retired Tony Schaefer. I want to give you a message of support. Having served with you I appreciate your service and your sacrifice.
Thank you to all of you out there serving our country. Whether you know it or not, you are appreciated and loved by so many.
Please join me at Troopathon.org, Troopathon.org, and send a care package or 2 or 3 to members of the U.S. military serving around the world. This is a great way to show your love and respect, admiration, and thanks for their sacrifice and their service.
I'm proud to support Troopathon and the great work they do for service members.
So all of those who have served, our Navy, our Air Force, our soldiers in the Army, even our Coast Guard, you're the best of the best. We love you. We will never forget you. The sacrifices that you and your families have made are the reason we have the freedoms and the liberties that we have.
Our men and women in uniform are true heroes. They risk their lives every day to protect our freedoms and our way of life.
Thank you for everything you do. Continue the traditions and difficult work of protecting our nation. God bless you.
Thank you, and God bless America.
Folks, as a Navy SEAL for the better part of a decade, I know what it means to be deployed to a lot of places where a lot of people hate you. And to get a package from home, even if it's something insignificant, a card, a piece of home, anything that reminds you that people back in America still care for you and still support you, do it. It means the world to those fighting for our freedoms overseas. So you can call 1-844-2-TROOPS or visit Troopathon.org to make your tax-deductible gift to our servicemen and women who are deployed around the world. Each package has special items that lets our troops know America loves and supports them still. Each care package is personalized with top requested items like gourmet coffee, Girl Scout cookies, beef jerky, and more. It includes a heartfelt message also from the support from the donor. Thank you.
Welcome back to Troopathon, everyone. Every dollar counts with our organization when it comes to supporting our troops, and our organization is top-rated, it is trusted, and very transparent. We have a platinum status on GuideStar, the world's most up-to-date nonprofit database that even the Department of Defense uses. We're very proud of our record.
And for just a $25 donation, you can help sponsor a care package for a soldier overseas. And if you want to do more, a $100 donation gets you this very awesome, very special magnet that you can proudly display and show your support for the U.S. military.
We have to be ready to go mentally. Physically prepared to go. There was a time when I always had a bag packed just in case. I was gone 250 to almost 300 days a year. My name is Randall Mosier, Master Sergeant, United States Air Force. I'm aircraft mechanic, so every time an airplane flies, it takes 3 to 10 of us, aircraft mechanics, to get it off the ground, depending on what's going on. I have deployed 7 times in my career. I think the hardest aspect of deploying is the mental side of it, leaving your family. Sorry, I got emotional. I have 5-year-old twins and a loving wife that I have to leave at home, and she has to take care of everything while I'm gone.
As a military spouse and a mother of 5-year-olds, how do I get through this? It's just a day at a time. But I don't know if my husband is going to come back. So that's something that's always at the back of my mind. We don't talk about it, but it's there. I can't think ahead and think about homecoming because it just seems like forever away.
You're always going to be lonely. You're always going to miss your family. Going back to your room or your tent or your dorm is still lonely. You have young airmen who they've only been in the military a year. They just left their families and, you know, what they grew up knowing, and then they get sent on the other side of the world. Just getting a care package, it could totally change someone's life. You almost feel like a kid opening a present because you don't know what's in there. I think my favorite part of the care packages is obviously the Girl Scout cookies. I love Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints.
Organizations like this that come in and help support our airmen, for them to receive something while they're deployed, it means the world to them.
The The Girl Scout cookies are great, but it isn't the contents of the package. It's the package itself. It's just getting something with your name on it.
I'm a volunteer. We have leadership that takes care of the missions. We have key spouses that take care of each other. We take care of our families. We try to take care of our airmen. For me to submit a group of names and know that they're going to get something, and sometimes the only piece of mail that they're going to receive is a care package, it just warms my heart.
Yeah, there are airmen, young and old, that don't have anybody, immediate family, or, I mean, some don't have anybody that support them. Because I would go get the mail from the cage and I would bring it, and you could tell that someone's not expecting anything, and you could see when they would get something that they weren't expecting, just it changes them completely, like lifts their spirits, gets them, they really appreciate it because it lets them know, hey, somebody does care. You know, that you can just see them walking across the flight line, completely different person just from that one care package.
It puts humanity back into the military, into their families.
I'm gonna walk off the airplane knowing that I'm going home, and my wife and my daughters are gonna be there to hug me, and that's what keeps me going.
And images and stories like that illustrate how vital it is to support our troops.
Yes, Rita, it is. And coming up, a special performance of God Bless America and more incredible messages from our troops.
They protect.
They serve.
They ultimately make the world a safer place. Won't you help our troops? The United States has close to 250,000 troops stationed in over 150 different countries, ready to defend against growing threats from Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and various terrorist groups that hate America.
Copy, line Alpha. Brimstone, line Bravo.
The Russian invasion of Ukraine and Hamas's attack on Israel are chilling reminders that only a strong military deters threats. The U.S. military keeps us safe. Our brave American troops voluntarily put their lives on the line, proudly serving our country and serving you. Now it's your opportunity to honor them. Visit Troopathon.org to sponsor a care package full of cookies, coffee, Gatorade, granola bars, trail mix, supplies such as deodorant, lip balm, baby wipes, socks, and other things the military just does not provide. The most treasured item, according to the troops, is your message of love and support that's added to every care package from you. Make your tax-deductible donation right now at Troopathon.org or by calling 1-844-2-TROOPS. That's 1-844-2-TROOPS.
Being away from home can be difficult, but imagine being a soldier away from home in a strange and very hostile place. It can get pretty dark.
We have an all-volunteer force, and these are some of the most important men and women in our country. They represent the best of America.
One of the reasons that I support Troopathon, and I do, I make a contribution and make sure they get a gift pack from my wife and me, because I just think it's an important way to say we're remembering you.
1-844-2-TROOPS. That's the number to donate, or go online to Troopathon.org. It's really that simple to give, and it's tax deductible too.
And there are 3 things to remember. Number 1, we still have military stationed all over the world. And number 2, the care packages include little things like toothpaste, deodorant, socks, and snacks. These are luxuries to the military. And finally, we have a backlog of military requesting these care packages. So please, everybody, donate now. And I am joined now by a true American hero, Staff Sergeant Irving Locker, who stormed the beaches on D-Day, Utah Beach. It's so great to have you here with us.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Irv, your story is amazing, and I want to take you back. A guy, of course, you were in Passaic, New Jersey.
And we were very poor. And my dad, God bless him, was a shoemaker. Everybody in the family went to work. I'm the only one of the 7 children who graduated high school because everybody had to go to work.
Take us through, here you are a teenager, Irv, and you're on the Higgins boat, and the boat is coming up to the beach, Utah Beach on D-Day. What was that like?
Well, we had a 3-pound helmet on our head. We had a 27-pound pack on our back. We had a rifle, we had gun, we had ammunition across our waist and across our shoulders. We had a shovel strapped to us. So when we jumped off that boat into the water, it was unbelievable. We hit that beach, and they kept saying, get off the beach, because on the beach you're a victim. Get off the beach, you become a warrior. We had a magical piece of equipment called radar. And the radar could tell us the height of the plane, the speed of the plane, and how far in front of the plane we'd have to shoot.
Now, you had a lot of success.
We had a lot of success.
One of the best success rates of getting down those German planes.
Absolutely. We had a tremendous amount. We shot down 75 or 79 planes.
Wow.
That we were credited for. We had the highest credit in the entire First Army of shooting down those planes.
What was it like, Irv, when you finally got off the beach and then obviously got the great ammunition and you saw the tide was turning? That must have just been such a great feeling.
It was a great feeling, and it inspired us, basically. It inspired us to continue on because we knew then what we could do with these guns.
You go through that, then you end up going to the Battle of the Bulge, Irv. What was that like? Because that was obviously bitter cold.
Bitter cold. It was the worst winter they had in 20 years. And again, we could not be near a building. We could not be near a city because of the ammunition and because of the size of the gun. So we lived in a field. Everything had to be brought to us. Food, water, ammunition, clothing, gasoline, medicine. Everything we needed had to be brought to us. We lived in the ground. We lived in the ground. You dug a foxhole and you crawled into a foxhole to sleep.
It's so important to hear your story, Irv, so people understand what our warriors go through.
Because we did get some packages. Even then, we got some packages that we shared. You're getting the love and the affection that you sorely need at that particular time when you get a package from home. I keep saying over and over again, freedom is not free. And people have to understand the amount of people who died for that is one thing. The amount of people who lost legs and arms is another thing. The amount of people that are still in a hospital suffering from the war is another thing. Yeah. And it's my job today to keep telling people about the war, but I thank God every single day that I'm alive and well, and that's why I do it.
Well, we love you, Irving Locker, Staff Sergeant. What a blessing it is to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Real honor. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure to be with you.
You have to understand one simple thing. We live in the greatest nation that the world has ever known because of men and women who have always been willing to answer the call to service.
Over the last year, I've met a lot of soldiers, and once again, I am blown away by how varied they are.
We have so many men and women that are willing to leave the warmth and the safety of their homes, leave their families, and go out and do one simple thing: to serve and to sacrifice, to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So I would hope that on this Troopathon, that each and every one of you will continue to support this great event, continue to support our men and women that ensure that America will always be the land of the free, because we continually produce the home of the brave.
Stand with the troops who serve us.
Well, Hey, it's John Bachman again, and I just wanted to make one more push for everybody at home to donate. If you have donated already, that's fantastic. We thank you for your support, but if you have not, please, if you can, donate today. It is one of the most simple and effective ways that you can show our men and women overseas that you care about them and that you think about them and that you want them to have a little comfort from home. For anyone who donates $100 or more, you can get one of these great magnets like this one right here, put it on your car, and let everyone know that you support the troops.
Our next guest is a true patriot, Rita.
He sure is, Mel, and his family has served our nation both in and out of uniform for decades, and singing a spectacular rendition of God Bless America is award-winning singer, songwriter, and composer Tomacek Bednarik.
Thank you. You know, we must never forget that freedom is not free. We live in the land of the free because we are the home of the brave. Our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, all of them who give tirelessly for each and every one of us. Indeed, all of you watching, you know that our servicemen and women are giving all and blessing our lives each and every day far beyond any words I can say. And in that light, we thank them. We ask God's blessings upon them and upon all of America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night by the light up above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean wide with foam. God bless America, our home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night by the light up above. From the mountains to the prairie to the ocean wide with foam. God bless America, our home, sweet home. Oh yes, yes. From the mountain to the prairie to the ocean wide with foam. God bless America, our home, sweet home. God bless America. Oh, God bless America. God bless America. Our home, sweet home.
Wow, that was absolutely beautiful.
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody, and thank you so much for watching Troopathon.
And we're so thankful to our troops, those on the front lines. Never forget them.